expert in natural medicines. The son went and used a very famous American folk remedy using willow bark, an extract of willow bark. Willow contains a high amount of salicylic acid. Salicin, actually, not salicylic acid, pardon me. And when the father drank an extract of willow bark, his arthritic pains diminished. So what happened was later on they synthesized the active ingredient, the active principle, we call it in pharmacology, that was found in the willow bark, and then they converted it to acetyl salicylic acid. And what you're taking is an aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid. It's a different molecule than salicin, a different molecule than salicylic acid itself. It's an acetyl that's added to it. It's very similar to what was done with morphine when it was converted to an analog of morphine called heroin. Needless to say, the analog didn't work out too well. In Africa, radical Muslims have captured black Christian girls, and they're putting them on the slave market. Listen to clip number 2.
Ladies, go get married. Leave Western education. I'm the one that captured your girls. I'll sell them in the market. There's a market for selling people. God has commanded me to sell.
You hear? He said Allah. He didn't say God. The translator, of course, has been Shariaized. You know, you've heard of homogenized and pasteurized. The news media has been Shariaized. So the man actually said Allah has commanded me to sell, not God. See, our God didn't command slavery. Maybe his interpretation of his God commanded him to sell girls into slavery, not my God. My God doesn't command such things. U.S. preparing to send team to help Nigeria locate kidnapped girls. It says a team. They're sending a team to Africa to rescue the 300 Christian schoolgirls abducted by the radical Muslims. Every time you see schoolgirls, put the word Christian in front of it. There's a deep religious element here. There's a genocide going on in the world. Nevertheless, the team will include, military personnel, law enforcement personnel, and others with experience in intelligence, investigations, hostage negotiation, and victims assistance. What does that mean? Are they going to negotiate with these people? So, in other words, this administration, instead of sending in a SWAT team to rescue the girls, when I say a SWAT team, I mean Special Forces, Navy SEALs, Delta Force, the best that we have in the world. They're going to send in a bunch of negotiators with the most vicious killers on the planet. My fear is we'll need to send in another team to rescue the team that Obama's putting together. That's my fear. Kerry is happy about it. The president was very happy to receive this offer, ready to move on it immediately. Kerry told reporters, "We're immediately engaging in order to implement this. We remain deeply concerned about the welfare of these young girls. It's unclear how soon a team of military and law enforcement personnel might be deployed." Okay, I have a terrible fear that the leader of this kidnap team, the leader of Boko Haram, which has decimated villages across Africa, who is now boasting in a video that he's calling the girls slaves and will sell them in the market by Allah, where he says Western education should end. He then says he will give the hands of these girls in marriage because they are our slaves. We would marry them out at the age of 9. What? They marry girls at 9 and rape them? This is the kind of religion that we are currying favor with? Well, sorry, this kind of radical religion, pardon me. 9 years old, they're allowed to rape their wives? Oh, well, we shouldn't look at that. We should look away from this. That's an uncomfortable reality. I'll be right back. Join